March 13th, 2019, it's been exactly 5 years since I quit my day job, so I thought I would share 5 things I learned since I quit my day job. Absolutely everything I've ever read about self-employment. Everything. Everyone talks about the fact that you get to work wherever you want. And they all post these photos of like beaches and just luxurious places that they get to work from. And I expected that for myself. I was like, oh, I'm going to be sitting on the beach with my laptop in my lap, feet propped up, drink by me. It's going to be great. That is not the case at all. In fact, my days consist of phone calls, emails, text messages, and editing. That's everything that I'm doing constantly, all the time. There are no beaches. My feet are not propped up. And yeah, I do get to go to some pretty incredible places and work with some amazing people. But most of the time, it's not that luxurious. When I first quit my job, I thought if I charge a lot of money, no one's going to hire me. So I priced myself real low and decided I'm going to shoot as much as possible. And you know what happened? Nobody hired me. And then cheap people hired me. Do you know what's worse than making no money? Making a little bit of money and having people completely disrespect you, your time, and your craft. It wasn't until I grew the balls to ask for what I actually deserve that I started to do my best work. The amount of creative energy that you get from being in an environment of respect is unparalleled to anything I've ever experienced. People who respect you, respect what you do, and are willing to pay you what you're worth provides an environment that you can just create as much as possible. And I'm sure in non-creative fields, it's equally the same, that you do the best work when you're the most respected. In the beginning, every cell in my brain told me that if I said no to someone's project, I would never get another opportunity. And that could not be further from the truth. In fact, it is great to say no, especially if a client doesn't line up with your values or the project isn't beneficial for you or your portfolio. In fact, saying no makes you more marketable. If you do way too many things, the best someone can say about you is, I think he or she does that, but I'm not really sure. But if you focus on 1 or 2 specific things, people will be able to recommend you because they know exactly what you do. Word of mouth is key, and the better someone can explain your business, the more business you'll get. The first day I quit my job, I was thrust into a state of sheer panic. No more safety net, nothing to keep me safe. I had to do this all on my own. And I thought I had to work every single second of every single day to make that happen. Now granted, some days I do have to work every single second and I have to push myself really hard, but that's not something that's sustainable. You can't do that every single day. And I had to find some balance. And it took me a few years, but I finally learned that focus time is better than all the time. I can get more done in 1 hour of being focused than I can in 10 of pushing myself past my limit. And finally, I learned to take the time to stop and remember how lucky I am to do what I love for a living. I may not remember it every time I answer a phone call or an email. I may not remember it when I'm having to tell someone, no, I can't work with you on a project. I definitely don't remember it when I'm pushing my body and my brain to the limit and I feel like I'm going to shut down, but I got to get this stuff done. At the end of the day, no matter what happens, I would never give this up for any day job. I thought this was a very fitting hat for my 5-year video. I hope it didn't come across as like complaining. It's just business is tough, and I wanted to convey that like it's a lot of hard work, but worth it.